Hey, it's Coach Murphy. Thank you for coming to this episode of Girls Fast Pitch Softball Coaching and Playing. Welcome to the Situation Room. We want to talk now. Let's first talk to coaches. I am Coach Murphy, and I want to let you guys know to coach your girls, coach your team, to play the game, to love the game, to be proud of giving hard effort, and to want to play the game the following year. A few things you can do as a coach to make your team better is to make your lesser players better and to make all the girls want to play for you again next year. Now, for the most part, a lot of the girls, the players you're coaching are girls, and they're teenage girls. So you want them to play not out of fear for the coach, but out of fun for the game. Now, it could be easy to make them cry, and you do not want to do that. So teach them to play for the fun of the game, not the fear of the coach. We want these athletes, these players, these girls, we want them to play to win, to dive, to hustle. We want them to turn a double into a triple. We want them to throw runners out. We want them to do the squeeze play. So get them excited to play. Get them to want to get off base, to steal, to enjoy the game. So what we want to talk about here today is a mindset. A mindset not of fear, but of fun. Coaches, don't punish these girls without giving them a reason. And also, if you do punish them, try to turn it into a game. Now, coaches, here's some rules for you. During the game, don't ever pick up a foul ball. The girls are out there to play. Let them get the balls. You do the coaching. Now, a lot of what I want to tell you today are rules that will work. Now, there might be times you don't use all of these rules specifically, but we're trying to teach a mindset. Teaching girls to play not out of fear, but with excitement, with momentum. So some of these rules, yeah, they may not always fit later in every situation, but a lot of them do. And a lot of these rules I want to give you because I've learned them. I've seen them. I've seen them at different levels. I've seen the mistakes even during college playoffs. So these rules they are tried and true. And we do not want to make these mistakes later in life. So coaches, don't pick up foul balls. If it comes your way, you coach, let the girls play. Another thing, don't touch the runner. Don't give them a high five. Don't pat them on the back. Don't touch the runner. Do not overthink pitching. Don't overthink it. And we are going to be having a part 2 to this video because there's too much information to get in part 1. Also, if you came from a baseball background, something that's different. In baseball, you can get 2 visits to the pitcher's mound an inning. Second visit, pitcher has to come out. In softball, it is 4 visits per game. You get 3 visits. You can even make all 3 in 1 inning. But the 4th visit in a game, pitcher has to come out. Coaches, this is also about attitude. When you're picking a team, or if you get the opportunity to make cuts or to select your team, you can keep a girl off of your team because of attitude. That's right. If they don't have a good attitude, if they're not coachable, because you want your team to be a unit. You want them to be unified. You want them to be like one. When you go together to post-game meals or you go out to dinner somewhere, you want to be a team. You want to be a family. And it's also to keep a girl off your team if her parents have a bad attitude. That's right. You do not want a problem on your team. Also, don't coach for the next play. Don't coach for the next game. Think bigger than that. Think bigger. You need to use a calendar, not a stopwatch. Now, a few rules, 3 rules to go by. Make sure the girls always talk, always communicate on the field. Number 2, hustle, hustle, hustle. And number 3, create momentum. Don't wait on momentum to happen. Either you as a coach or you as a player, create momentum. You need desire, you need passion, and you need to create momentum. Now, what is this mindset? We want our athletes to play the game. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to get off base. Cut the leash. Get off. Try to steal. We want to play the game. Don't give the other team anything. Don't ever intentionally walk a runner, no matter how many home runs they've hit. Don't intentionally walk a runner. Play the game. Don't take pitches. Don't get girls thinking it's okay to sit up there and look at a good pitch. No, hit the ball. Hit the ball. Hit the ball. And don't ever give it out. Don't leave early. Don't leave early if you're trying to get an out. Play the game. Also, girls, here we go. Don't ever crowd a girl at home plate if she hits a home run. Give her room to hit the base. Also, girls, when you have gotten walked, don't just flip your bat and make it a fashion show. Throw that bat out of the way and run to first base. Also, and on a 3rd strike, always run to first base. And make sure you run outside the line. I've seen college playoffs, people run inside the baseline. If you are on a drop 3rd strike or a bunt, run outside in foul territory on the baseline. Girls, always hold your glove on the runner. Call your fly balls. And if there's a fly ball in that pocket behind first base, the second baseman better hustle to get there. How about fielding balls? Girls, belly button to the ball. Always try to get your belly button to that ball when you're fielding it. There will be 2 kinds of throws. Infield throw is heel to heel, and an outfield throw is a hop. 2 basic throws, heel to heel and on the hop. It all comes from the hip, from the hip, from the hip. This is our power. So what do we need to do? One thing we need to do, let's make sure we drink lots of water, you warm up, you stretch. Warm up with dynamic stretches. Make sure you do some running before you stretch. Now on hitting, let's look at a few things. You can't hit on your tiptoes, and you're not going to hit the ball if your back foot moves, and you're not going to hit if you take your eyes off the ball. You cannot hit either with your elbow up. You can't hit with your hands up and not your elbow. And coaches, bunt! You should be bunting 5 to 6 times a game. And girls, don't bunt just to advance a runner. If you're going to bunt, you need to get safe on first base. And listen, if you don't know the difference in slapping and drag, better off not to do it. Just bunt the ball and get on base. Do that. Try to get safe as well as advance the runner. And coaches, don't overcoach your hitters during the game. So if we're running and the other team rounds the bag, we want to throw the ball behind them to be ready to tag them out. If they're going to round that bag, hold that glove on them. So what about our base running? Always run away from the ball. Never make it easy for them to get you out. Run away from the ball. And run. Run, 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 and try to get to the next base. We want to get you in scoring position as quick as possible. Just like forgiving people. Forgive quickly, get to the next base quickly. Coaches, get that runner off of first base as quick as you can. Don't wait 2 hitters. First base is a liability for a runner. get them off of first base as quick as possible. And also hitting, base running, there is no such thing as a right field double. If you hit that ball to right field, it gets to the fence on the ground, you better try to turn that into a triple. So let's talk about that mindset. If you play the game to turn doubles into triples and dive for balls and try to throw girls out and try squeeze plays, listen, your girls will have more fun, your coaches will have more fun, the fans will love you, the parents will love you because you are playing the game. We're not going to get upset if the girl gets out trying. Girls, practice at home. Practice at home. Get a ball on a wall. There's lots of ways to practice. In practice, we need to practice squeeze plays. We need to practice picking girls off. We need to practice runners on first and third. We need to practice backing up girls. How about base running at practice? Do speed drills. Yes. Do these drills. Do some falling starts. Do some dynamic speed drills. Do some opposite arm drills. This is going to be an exciting thing right here. We want these girls to play. We want them to have the mindset to play 100%. We want them to be a team. The principles from God's Word work in life, and they also work on the field. Take this mindset. Teach these girls how to play. Don't give the other team anything. Don't take pitches. Don't intentionally walk runners. Don't take a pitch and look at a good strike. Swing the bat. Play the game. Keep Jesus first. God bless you. There will be part 2.